Hello everyone, my name is Yan Yi and I'm the Research Associate at Bayer. Welcome to Bayer's info session of Student Challenge. Let me just do a brief introduction of Bayer's history. All this starting from a paper called Practitioner's Guide to Nudging in 2012, and over years, the study Behavior Economics has gained a lot of exposure in government and other organizations. And finally, in 2016, Bayer was formally formed at Rutman, and after years of influences, Bayer started to form a multilateral partnership called the Behavior Informed Organization. This partnership includes academic and industry practitioners and behaviorally informed organizations. At Bayer, we aim to build up a hub of academic excellence in the area of behavior economics and its application to practice through co-creating research. Our purpose also includes to mobilize academic insights into practitioners' relevant insights. And we also aim to serve as a catalyst in using behavior insights and evidence-based policy in Canada. And last but not least, we aim to integrate our work into curriculum and student experiment. So that's the reason why we start up the Student Challenge at the beginning of this year. At Bayer, we conduct leading-edge academic and field research, help our partner accomplish behavior change through better touchpoints and interventions, and engage in a variety of educational and outreach activities. Our focus is on non-financial, non-regulatory solutions that preserve freedom of choice but guide people towards better decisions. We are solving the last mile problem to improve social well-being and business profitability. Core to the Bayer DNA is scientific testing, and we apply randomized controlled field and laboratory trials to deliver measurable results. On our team, Professor Tanjing Hossein is the director of Bayer. My name is Yan Yi, and I'm the research associate. We also have Cindy on team. She serves as a research officer. We've built a partnership with a wide range of organizations. We have a very close relationship with government, for instance, CRA, ESDC, and also Service Ontario. We also work with quasi-government, for instance, Ontario Securities Commission. We maintain close relationship and collaboration with big think tanks. For instance, World Bank Group, Ideas 42, OECD. We also work with for-profits to look at concrete business problems from behavior lens. They are PwC, TD, Manulife, etc. We have a variety of work across the year. In terms of our academic research, we conduct leading-edge academic research and publish our findings in peer-reviewed academic journals, as well as white papers and reports that are geared towards the practitioners. You can check out our papers on our website. In terms of our webinar series features academics and industry practitioners from all over the globe who conduct the innovative research and work in the field of behavior science. For academic year 2025 to 2026, we've already did the webinar Tongzhe Li and Mira Palach. The most recent upcoming webinar will be on February 10th, featuring Erica Kurgios from University of Chicago. We welcome you folks to join this webinar with us. I'm sure you will find their research and will really insightful and interesting. We also have different types of events across the year, including roundtable, seminar, and book events. In terms of student outreach, we host summer internships almost every year. Those summer internships include the student engagement with high school students, undergrads, and even for MBA students. We also collaborated with student clubs or associations to conduct the behavior economics workshop with them. Over the past few years, Bayer's publishments have been one of our biggest assets. We have books including the behavior-informed organizations, behavior science in the world, cash transfer for inclusive societies, and what works, what doesn't. We also have special issue of Rotman magazine featuring behaviorally informed organizations. Let's get back to student challenge this year. For this year, the topic of student challenge is reducing complexity in financial decision making. We really encourage you to use the behavior economics and technology in your proposal. For instance, the tools such as nudges, removal of nudges, machine learning, and AI. Let's talk about the context of this challenge. In everyday life, making decisions is rarely simple or straightforward. For example, personal financial investment or selecting a car insurance can feel overwhelming. Even when many options are available, people often find it difficult to identify the best choice. Several factors you may consider in this challenge. Information overload. Customers face difficulty navigating and identifying products that truly meet their needs. The abundance of information can be confusing or irrelevant. Complex interaction. According to recent data, 25% of Canadians say financial advice from older generations is irrelevant. This rises to 1/3 among Gen Z, yet many steps in the purchasing process still requires advisor involvement, creating friction at the end. AI merely used as a reference point. Thus, we can find the phenomena of AI being underused. While AI is widely adopted, people still prefer AI as a supportive information tool, not a decision-making tool. As we all know, AI can function more than an additional source of information, since its real value lies in applying its intelligence to support human judgment. Incomplete and incompetent use of AI often causes decision fatigue in our human beings. In terms of your work, as you take on this challenge, we encourage you to think boldly and creatively about how behavior insights and the emerging technologies can work together to simplify financial choices. Some tools I've already mentioned before that you can consider using in your proposal: nudges, removal of sludge, machine learning, and AI. Reducing complexity isn't just about removing barriers. It's about empowering people to make confident, informed decisions in moments that matter. We look forward to seeing solutions that not only address today's pain points, but also reimaging what intuitive, human-centered financial decision-making can look like in the future. Let's talk about timeline of this challenge. Today is January 13, and we're having the info session. The registration form will be closed on February 18th. And the first round submission will be due on February 22nd at 11:59 p.m. EST. You will get the result of the first round on March 2nd. And we will select the team to the final round. We will give the further details about the guidance to the final round after we release the results of the first round. And the final round will be on March 13th. All the undergrads and master students from University of Toronto are welcome to join this challenge. Please sign up as a team through QR code on the right by February 18th. And the team size should be 3 to 5 people. In terms of the first round, you are expected to submit a 7-minute video and 500-word summary. Please note that video must be less than 50 megabytes. Additional submission details, for instance, where to upload the video, will be sent out to the registered teams, and the deadline for video submission is on February 22nd, 11:59 p.m. EST. The final round will be in-person pitch to our judging panel at the Rutman School of Management, and the winning team will get the prize of $1,000. Now let's talk about the grading criteria. There are 4 big chunks of them. The first is background research. You should tell us what is the problem behind. You should provide the coverage of relevant background information. For instance, give us a clear context and description of the problem. You are supposed to identify the size, trend, and impact of the problem, and you may need to provide a consumer journey map and pinpoint the sludges. You should let us know what are the current solutions on the market that are addressed to this problem. Are there any products or service on the market right now? And you may not need to list them all, but you should give us an overview of them. Second, the idea. You should let us know your solution that could be used to facilitate the behavior change. A rich description of the solution to help us to understand is necessary, and it's better to present it with a prototype. You should let us know where or which step in journey map would you set up your intervention, and how does it solve the problem you identify. You should let us know the unique value proposition of your solution. Why is your solution better than the products and service right now already are available on the market? And you should tell us, does the product or service leverage any emerging consumer economic or technological trends? Thirdly, business model. The proposed solutions should be budget-friendly, actionable, and practical, and could be easily scaled. You may consider cost structure, which includes fixed, variable, and cost per customer, and also possible price points and revenue structure. You should consider the potential market size of your product or service. Also, you might be expected to provide a contingent plan, the challenges of bringing this product or service to market and how it will be addressed. At last, imagine that if you are an entrepreneur and want to create a startup to bring your product or service to market, and you are now making this pitch, how do your skills, expertise, or network provide an advantage? That covers all the essential information. I'm happy to take your questions. If nothing comes up, we can wrap it here. Feel free to reach out afterwards if something surfaces. Bye everyone. Have a great weekend. You may leave the meeting room now.